welcome to A Word with B. It's your girl B, and I'm back to bring you guys another word. I know it's been a minute, but sometimes life just gets so busy, and it's so hard to stay consistent with these videos. But I promise I'm going to try my best to be more consistent with bringing you A Word with B. So before we get into this week's word, I want you guys to make sure you're following me on all social media platforms. So head over to Instagram and follow me on Instagram at A Word with B, spelled regular, AWORDWITHBEE. That's A Word with B on Instagram. A Word with B on Twitter. There's no H. A Word with B. And then follow me on Facebook, A Word with B, spaces in between the words. And make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, which will be connected to this video if you're watching it, or in the link in my bios on social media. So A Word with B on everything. Make sure you follow me. So this week on A Word with B, this week's word is new. I kind of wanted to go in a different direction with this video at first, but as you can see, I'm still kind of dressed up. I just left my great aunt's funeral, and it just kind of had me thinking a little bit. You know, life is short. Some people's lives are longer than others, but no matter how long the length, it's like, what are you doing within this time that you're here? What is your purpose? What are you doing? Are you satisfied with what you're doing? Are you just being content? Are you just waking up day to day, just going with the flow? So I figured this would be a good word this week, especially considering it's still, well, we're going into the second week now of October. It's a new season. We're going through a change with, you know, from being hot, so now it's being a little cold. So it kind of all ties in together. So new is described as new, not existing before, made, introduced, or discovered for the first time. And then the second definition said already existing, experienced or acquired recently, or now for the first time. So I'm going to go over that again because I noticed the difference. The first definition of new said not existing before. The second definition said already existing. So I tried to break that down, like, okay, how can one definition say not existing and the second says already existing? And I broke it down, like, you may have something that's not new, but you may just need to revisit it, or like bring it out, or give it life, give it CPR. So this week I want you guys to find something, whether it's an old habit, an old dream. Just kind of revisit it a little bit and kind of breathe life into it again and apply. That's going to be the second definition. It's already existing. You already have it. It's already there. You've already experienced it, but you might need to just revisit it. Or if that doesn't fit, find something completely new. Start a new habit. Start a new routine. Let something go. Make a change. Whichever one fits better with your life, I want you to focus on the word new going into the second week of October. I found a quote that I thought was kind of cool. It says, growth is painful. Change can be painful. But nothing is as painful as staying stuck somewhere that you don't belong. So I want you to focus on that going into the second week of October as well. Find something that you need to grow from. It could be something good or something bad, but just grow. Grow into it or grow away from it. Something that you need to change. It may be painful making a change, just as the seasons, you know, it hurts some of us to have to leave summer and go into fall, but it's part of the seasons. It's part of life. It's part of being on earth. That's something that we have to deal with in order to go into something new. And sometimes you may be hurting yourself more by being stuck in that same place, being stuck in that same job, being stuck in that same relationship, just being content and comfortable. You may be blocking your own newness of something. So I want you guys to focus on that as well. And then another quote says, Wait a minute. Okay. It says, every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. So, using that with the seasons, summer had to end for us to go into the new season of the fall. So sometimes you have to end something in order to start something new. You know, we're praying for things and we're speaking things into existence and we're looking at everybody around us wondering how they're getting this and getting that. But you don't know their story. You don't know what change they had to go through. You don't know what they had to let go to get it. So you have to go through the changes, as painful as it is, and you have to end something sometimes in order to get that new thing that you've been wanting. And then lastly, I have, if you want a happy ending, sometimes you have to know where to stop the story. So think of your life as a story. If you want that happy ending, I'll use a relationship as an example just because that's the easiest. If you want that happy ending, that fairy tale ending with your relationship, you might have to end the story of the current relationship that you're in order to transition into that new one. So if you want that happy ending, you have to know when to end the story somewhere. So hopefully that wasn't too much for 1 week for you guys. But again, this week, going into the second week of October, tomorrow is Monday. It's the new start of the work week or week period. We're still freshly new. We still have the rest of the month. We still have a few months before the end of the year. So get into the habit now of transitioning into something new. Don't wait until the new year. Start this week focusing on something new. Giving life or giving breath to something that was maybe not new but already existing that you may have to bring up. So that's your word for the week. Hopefully it wasn't too much for you guys. Make sure you're following me. A Word with B Instagram, A Word with B on Facebook, and A Word with B on Twitter. I'm starting to be active a little bit more on Twitter, so if you still have a Twitter, follow me on there as well. So thank you guys. If you like the video, please like, share, comment, subscribe, the whole nine. And I promise I'll be a little bit more consistent, and I will bring you guys a new word next Sunday to start our third week of October. All right, thanks for watching.